Hey guys, this is Kellen from electricwheelchairsusa.com. In this video, we want to showcase a new color for the Afi S4 product line, and it is this matte black color. Now, this is an exclusive option that is offered to a handful of Afikim dealers, with Electric Wheelchairs USA being one of them. We want to show what this scooter looks like when this color. I think it looks great, and we're also going to go over some of the features of the S4 and some of the upgrades that are also available. So let's get into it. We'll show you some of the cool options and more details of the color of this awesome scooter. All right, so going over some of the features on this S4. It's just like all the others. It comes standard with a rear lockable storage compartment here on the back. So it comes with this 2 set of keys. You can also upgrade to a rear storage tote. And it actually goes into here. There's a bar that comes into each side of these, and it comes up on the back side of the seat, and the tote sticks out here. So it gives you more storage room if you needed it. So you have that option. If you do get the rear storage tote, you're gonna get this as well. The only thing is that you cannot put both of them on at the same time. You either have to have the storage tote on or the rear lockable storage compartment. So the tote does give you more storage space, but the only problem with that is you can't swivel the seat. So just keep that in mind. But when you have this on, which comes standard, you can swivel the seat. There's also a lockable storage compartment that comes on the front. So you have some room in here. So you have 2 secured locking storage spaces, which is great. As far as the seat, it's a really nice captain seat. The armrests flip up, and they are angle adjustable. So you can use this dial to adjust the angle. So if you wanted the armrest to come up more, you can do that, or bring them back down. Also, the seat does swivel. You can pull this lever up, it'll swivel it, makes it easier to get in and out of the seat. And you can also slide the seat forwards or backwards, so you can get to a nice comfortable driving position. And on top of that, the tiller, which we'll go over here in just a moment, you can press this thumb lever here, and you can pull this towards you or away from you. So the tiller is adjustable towards you or away from you, so is the seat, and it swivels. Now the seat comes standard in a 20-inch wide captain seat. For reference, I am listed at 6'4" in height, and the 20-inch wide seat is perfectly fine for me. I weigh about 230, 235. You can upgrade to a 22-inch wide seat, a 24-inch wide seat, or you can get a dual seat, which is 33 inches wide. So you can ride with your spouse or a friend, so you don't have to ride alone. So those are some of the upgrades you can get. In addition to that, you can upgrade to a hardtop canopy. The rear posts go into here, and it comes up, and there's a big windshield on the front. And they actually drill holes right here and here to put the hardtop canopy on. In about a month, they're gonna have a hardtop canopy that has solar panels that are on the top of the canopy. We're really excited for that. So with the solar panel canopy, I've been told that if you ride 15 miles per day or less, then you will not have to worry about recharging the batteries as long as you live in a sunny environment. So that's really cool. Real excited for that. A couple other upgrades you can get. It comes standard with these 4-inch rear tires, but you can upgrade to golf tires, which are 8 inches wide. You might want that for more traction if you're riding a lot of grassy terrain. The suspension on this, there's a front suspension and a rear suspension. So you can see the suspension here, and you can see it on the back. So we have spring suspension on the back and then also on the front. This can support 500 pounds. So if you wanted to have a higher weight capacity, like for example, if you get the dual seat and you're riding with a second person, you want a higher weight capacity. Also, you can upgrade to a high torque motor. And with the high torque motor, your top speed is around 12 or 13 miles per hour. With the standard motor, it gets about 10 miles per hour. So you increase the speed slightly. Some people like that. You can't upgrade the suspension and the motor at the same time. You need to upgrade only one, or you only have the ability to upgrade one or the other. Also, one thing I didn't mention is with the hardtop canopy that is optional, you can actually add rain sides that go on each side of the canopy. So it's an enclosure that will keep you dry if you're riding in a rainy environment, keeps the electronic components dry. I really like the gloss on this. I think it's really nice. Black was the one color that Afikim didn't have, and a lot of people were asking for it. Hey, make a black color. So they finally listened to that, and they now have that. And so let's go over some of the controls on this. They actually come standard with 2 rear view mirrors, which are not in here, but they do come here and they're adjustable. This is a forward and reverse switch. So obviously if it's pressed down, you're gonna go forward and you accelerate, and this is reverse. This is your speed control. You have your half speed. When you fully accelerate, you're gonna reach like 5 miles per hour. When you press it to the 1, your top speed is around 10 miles per hour. You have 2 horn buttons. So you have one on each side here. You have a front headlight, which you can see it lights up on the dash here. You also have left and right blinkers, and that shows up here on the dash, which I like that. So if you ever have a blinker on and you're not making turns, you might not know it's on, but if you look down at the dash, you can see that you have the blinkers on. Right here, this is your hazard lights button. So you can see they both light up here. This is where your blinkers are on each side, and the hazard lights, and of course on the back, I'll show you what they look like too. There's also this red emergency brake here. So the scooter comes with electromagnetic brakes. So when you let off of the throttle, the brakes will engage automatically. But this is a supplemental emergency brake. So if you felt that you needed this, you can use this brake, but it's not necessary. The electromagnetic brakes, once you let off the throttle, that works just fine. Also on the tiller, let me adjust this up a little bit. It comes with a set of keys. So you have a set of keys to turn it on and off. A set of keys, obviously, for the front storage compartment and then the rear storage compartment, which I showed you earlier. There's also 2 cup holders on each side, so you can stay nice and hydrated. Dual USB charging ports, which is awesome. You can charge an electronic device. You can also get a Bluetooth speaker. So we have customers that have used a Bluetooth speaker and plug it into one of these, and they plug in their phone, and they can listen to some music while they are riding around. Here's the charging port to actually charge the scooter. I always like to point this out just because I'm a tall rider. So again, I'm 6'4", 230, 235 pounds. You can see I have plenty of leg room. I actually think the tiller is too far away for me, so I'm actually gonna adjust it towards me. But I would say if you're about 6'6", 6'7", you can still easily operate the scooter just fine. One other thing I forgot to note is this is the throttle. So it's a grip throttle here, so you squeeze this to accelerate. If you are left-handed and you want it on the left side, we can definitely switch it over there. On the dash, it'll tell you, like, for example, we're in the 1 speed, which is the top speed on the speed control. So if I press it to the half speed, then you're in the half speed, and it notifies you of that. Got your battery gauge here, your speedometer in miles per hour. If I hit this mode button, it'll go to odometer. So we've done 0.9 miles on the scooter, and has the time. So it's set to 6:30. So you can set it to military time if you like to do that. Also, if you hit the setup button, that's how you change the time. But if I press this, it's kind of hard to see in the daytime, but this lights this up. So if you're riding in the evening, you can see how fast you're going in the battery life just by pressing that, which is really cool. I'll just kind of go over how it feels. A lot of people like it when we showcase more so how the scooter feels when you're driving it. I think one of the first things that I notice when I ride any of the Afikim scooters is, like, this is quiet and it's very smooth with the suspension. So on top of the suspension, you got a really comfortable, ultra padded captain seat. It has great off-road capability. Still super quiet, even the off-road. One of our favorite things about working with Afikim is they have excellent support and they have an excellent warranty. The warranty does include a 3-year labor contract, which is exclusive to Electric Wheelchairs USA. So if there's any issues with the scooter, they're going to try to troubleshoot that over the phone with you. But if it cannot be resolved by troubleshooting over the phone, they'll send a technician to you for the first 3 years of owning the scooter, which is unheard of in the industry. There's no other company that offers anything close to that. There's a few companies that offer a 1-year labor contract, but Afikim is so confident in their products that they offer 3. The scooter would be great for someone that lives on a big property. If you live in a retirement community, I think it's good for an alternative to a golf cart. It's cheaper, so you can get the dual seat with the hardtop canopy. It's just like a golf cart. Doesn't go quite as fast as a golf cart. I know some of them can go like 25 miles per hour. This thing can go 10, but with a high torque motor, you get up to about 13. A lot of our customers that own these Afikim scooters do live in those retirement communities, or they have a lot of acreage, like if they live on a big property with a lot of land. It's great to just kind of putz around and get around your property if you use it for gardening, or maybe you live on a farm. It's great for that too. A couple things about Afikim too that a lot of people don't know is that this company is actually based in Israel, and they have been in business for over 40 years, primarily distributing in Europe. They just started focusing on the US market probably in the last 10 years or so, but the last couple of years they've really gotten a lot of popularity, and it's one of the best heavy-duty mobility scooter brands in the industry. The support is excellent. The quality of these are really nice. They're built like a little mini tank. You can really take this thing off-road and go over different types of terrain, and it can handle it just fine. And it's really fun to ride. If you have any questions about the S4 or about this color or any of the Afikim products, definitely call us. We are open every single day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. We have agents standing by. You can also visit us online 24/7. We have tons of videos about the Afikim products, and our agents are very knowledgeable. They can answer any questions you might have, or if we don't know the question, we'll get it for you. We'll call you back and find out what the answer is to that question. We'd love to earn your business. If you want a great deal, mention it that you saw this video and that Kellen mentioned about getting a great deal, and we'll hook you up. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.